Sorry about that, I just had to restart my stream. Yeah, I got a pretty good feeling about today's daily. We actually survived yesterday, which is a marginal increase, considering that I haven't for the first two ones. So, let's see who we've got today. Lazarus. Okay, we should find a way to kill ourselves productively in the first 2 levels or so. Let me just arrange my stuff here. I've been brewing up a few new ideas for the channel, and the YouTube channel by extension as well. I've got this one idea I think that'll be really cool, right? So, I don't know if any of you have played a word game called Mad Libs before, but the basic gist of it is that you're given a story. Well, you aren't given a story. A person is given a story with a bunch of words missing, right? And that person then goes to their friends and asks them for a bunch of random words, and you sort of swap the words from the story with these random words. And the results, like, they're hilarious. There's a few websites that can actually do it if you want to try it out with a friend of yours. But I was thinking it would be really funny to get like a very basic engine where everything is pretty much done for you. Maybe like RPG Maker or something like that. And so what I'll do is I'll make these characters that look pathetically simple, but very like quick to do. Like the entire thing will be black and white. The characters will pretty much be stickmen, and I'll go and find myself a young adult novel or something like that, like one of these Hunger Games style things, but one of the countless sort of cheap knockoffs that have been created since it was made. I probably should have picked up that Spirit Heart after I actually got myself killed. But hey, at least we can blow this up. Maybe there'll be Spirit Hearts in there. A blood bag, that's really interesting. I didn't know that they could actually spawn in those. Okay, so the idea is, yeah, I take that story and then I pretty much Mad Lib it up, maybe mix it up with another one of the other novels, but it's got to be part of a series of like 5 novels, right? And I'll make this really shitty like RPG that I work on Sundays, like sort of in my bed, and everyone will get to name the characters, they'll get to choose their appearance. But it's all kind of quite random, like there'll be this polling website where you'll pretty much enter in your, words. You'll be given a choice, like name or like creature or whatever, but you won't know how they're going to be used. And you got to try and make the best out of them. So, and then, just create the story out of that. But you have to use the words that people generate. Maybe I'll have restrictions so that, people don't just answer every single question with penis or like Hitler or something like that. But that's the basic gist of it. And yeah, I think it could be really funny. And then just make it so that the game auto updates. So every week, people will have. Well, there's two solutions. See, first is I was thinking there could be a video where somebody actually plays through this game, like a friend of mine. Won't tell them anything about the questions or answers or anything like that. They just have to play the games, no assumptions. And they'll just be like, what the fuck? And they just kind of record them, because it'll be funny, right? Or just, put up the actual playthrough and people can laugh at it themselves, maybe a no commentary kind of thing. Or, just release the game and people can actually play it for themselves, and then maybe just have a video. Well, I mean, I would release it in any case, but maybe just release the game and not actually have that let's play, but that would be a bit of a waste, I think. Anyways, I mean, that's the basic gist of the idea. I think it could be really funny. I'm just gonna have to sit down for a while and get out the logistics of it, but I think it could be really good. So what I'm really hoping for in this run is actually getting a devil deal to kill myself with, so I can negate that damage penalty, and we'll only be able to get that next floor unless I can get a devil deal card, a joker card this level, which seems incredibly unlikely. So yeah, but maybe. Ooh, I mean, look, the thing is, if I kill myself this level, then I'm not gonna have Spirit Hearts to buffer me into the next level. But there might be the potential. You know what? I've spent so much time on this floor. I think I better just take it and go. Take it and go. I can kill myself with some devil deal later on. It's fine. It's bad. You don't have to kill yourself on the first floor. I mean, it would be nice, but take what I can get, right? Anyways. Yeah. You know, so I had this idea for a funny first question, like maybe for the first thing, you know, people are going to have to create the appearance for this character, but they're not really going to know it. So what'll happen is there'll be a survey, right? And it'll be like a graph with the question. The question will say, you know, choose 2 celebrities to have the character's appearance based on, right? And the top 2 characters are just recognizable people, you know. I'll mix their appearances together and create this hilarious character. And maybe people will pick like Gary Wiseau and Tommy Wiseau, and it could be freaking hilarious, you know, seeing mixed those 2, and that'll just be the appearance of the character. Okay, this is actually a great opportunity to slay myself. Let's see if he drops his spirit heart after picking this up. I don't know. Okay, great. Yeah, this is a good opportunity. So, I mean, we still get the damage penalty, but what the hey, you know? Yeah, so then, I mean, the rest of the time that this RPG exists, the character will just have this mixed appearance of Tommy Wiseau and Gary Wiseau. I mean, it was something like that. It could be really, really funny. And you know, you don't know what his weapon's going to be. People, oh shit, that was a bad idea. People are going to have to invent that as well. But I'll make it really vague, like, you know, oh, this is great. But there's no Bible! That would have been so much better! And I can only really go for one. Is that Book of Sin or is that Book of Belial? No, I mean, not Book of Belial. Well, it's a book. I mean, if I go for Book of Revelations, then I know I'll get a Spirit Heart. So it's a safer option. I think I'll just go for that. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, you know, the choice for the weapon is just going to be like a... Could have actually killed myself with the IV bag. Sorry, IV bag. Don't know why I didn't think of that. But it'll give me some consumables later. Maybe there'll be an item that actually works well then. But I must save a key and go back to that room. At least one of those items can still be quite useful. And the bookworm transformation, of course, is up there. Gotta stop running into those spikes. Yes, those ones. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I mean, we don't know what his weapon's going to be, right? And I'll just say, you know, pick an object. But now that you've heard that, you'll probably think that that's, you know, what the question's going to... Well, what the question's going to be, but I'll mix it up, don't worry. Anyways, yeah, and then next minute, you know, the character could have a freaking washing machine and be a skilled washing machine assailant. I don't know. But I've just been thinking about it a lot. I think it could be really funny. So stay tuned. I'll put up an image for that sometime soon. I was thinking about, you know, I've got a few domains hosted for me at the moment for websites that I'm not currently using. So I can also make good use of those. Just make an actual dedicated website where people can go to actually place their votes and things like that. Could be really cool. But yeah, I mean, this is all speculation. We'll see how it actually goes. Oh my god, this is terrible. Really need a spare heart right now. Maybe I should have taken that Book of Revelations with me. In fact, I definitely should have. Silly. Okay, let's look on the bright side. Maybe there's a way to get out of this mess. Again, the possibilities of boss rush are not exactly very high this daily, just like last time, but if I can manage it, then I'll definitely give it a try. I believe these spikes have taken like a full heart away from me already. Well, I definitely can't go to the store. I mean, there's just no key. And I don't even have a bomb to try and find a secret room that might have a key. This is a bad idea. I'm just gonna leave. So, yeah, my options are a bit crappy. I can't even blow that up. It sucks. So all I gotta do is not die on this boss, so everyone hold their thumbs for me, I suppose. Just gotta take it slow, right? I hate this guy. It's the one I'm thinking of. Yep. No, this is the one that just charges. It's a green one I hate. It's Rider of Plague or something like that. I don't really know. Guy who just shits green stuff all over the level and then you can't move at all. It sucks. This is probably like one of the only times where I'm actually really hoping for a box as a payout, but we'll see. Oh god, okay. Didn't dodge that, that sucks. Still have... Nope, don't have much of a devil deal chance. Well, that's a pity. At least I picked up that dog food last level. Still got a devil deal though. This is such a bad choice, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'll have half health unless this gives me black hearts. I can't actually remember. There we go. Alright. Child's heart. Might be good. I mean, we're about to lose our red hearts. Hopefully not die, but... No hearts, eh? Well... This sucks. Oh wait, no, but now that I can fly, I can get to those books earlier. So we can get some health. As long as I don't die getting there. We'll just have to see. And I have spectral tears now too. So, oh no 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 no! Woo! That was close. Oh Jesus Christ! Really gotta concentrate, man. Fuck. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. All right. All right. I'm sorry. Slow down. Cool. Cool. Great. Great. Book of Sin. Black Heart. I have never been more happy to see a Black Heart. Pick up one of these books. Not really going to keep it, but get bookworm at least. Maybe I should roll with the Book of Sin, or should I go for the Book of Revelations? If I take the Book of Revelations with me right now, I can use that battery charge, but that battery charge might also give us a key if we go for the Book of Sin. So I think I'm going to roll with the Book of Sin, because I could also get into that store and buy a Spirit Heart anyways. And I think we've got enough health just for right now, you know? As long as I don't do anything too dangerous or stupid. But really any consumable except for coins would be great right now. Which means that it's definitely going to drop a coin. But let's be a little bit more optimistic than that. Alright, what do I get? Spirit Heart, great, perfect. Down to the next floor. I kind of said that I was going to put up a video yesterday for the rocks on trauma. I haven't actually finished that yet, and I don't really want to rush these things. I want to do it right. So, well, I want to do it right the first time. So I think I'm sorry that you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for that, but it's going to be worth the effort. I'm really, really happy with them actually. I get the feeling that I've been rushing with a few of the last things that I've done for the mod, and I haven't quite been as proud of them as I've wanted to be. But these rocks are really looking good. It's just that I don't want to spend, you know, like a whole freaking week working on just one thing, but I'm not going to let that happen. Today, though, I will be working on Crimson Spiral later on the stream, so if you're a fan of that, which would probably make you the second, sorry, I do actually have a fan, then, well, you're in luck. Designing the first comic cover, actually, for the first character of Crimson Spiral. I should really be working on the game sprites, but hey, all in due time. Just needed to mix it up a bit. It was getting a bit tedious, doing the same thing every single day. I find that I work a lot better if I'm really enjoying the thing that I'm working on, you know? You can still be productive. Don't have to start an entire freaking new project or something like that. But yeah, that's what's happening. Black Rune, that's great. Damage is average. It's not the best, especially at this level, but there's room for improvement, that's all I'll say. I'll probably make good use of that year at some point, actually. We can just find a room with a few consumables in it. Oh man, that was close. Gotta remember not to run into rooms and just start shooting. That was productive. Said it once and I'll say it again. These guys are probably the ones that I'm least looking forward to, the mod. Just gonna look so nasty. It's got the combination of everything, a bit of shit. A bit of pink parts, and I don't know really where I'm going with this. Oh man, that was retarded. But I blew open the wall, so there's a very small benefit there, I guess. At least we actually got to the secret room. I wonder if I should have black ruined that. Too late. Could have, would have, didn't. So I've managed to cut off the high point on my recordings, because the audio last time was a little bit ear-shattering. Whenever anything was loud in my room, it would just kind of distort terribly. So hopefully this time around the audio will be a little bit better. Apologies to anyone I've made deaf from watching the video. Black Rune Yera, maybe? Can you Yera a Black Rune? Box of Friends, is that good enough? I mean, they're going to be fighting over the same hearts, so I guess not. I think I'll take the card. Wish I didn't take the card, but whatever. Mom's purse I don't think is good enough. I'm just going to take this and go. Dig it and go. Doing this bonus room would be a good idea as well. These boss rooms are worth a good amount of points. Again, I'm not too worried about boss rush. I'm not exactly the best at this game, so if I can get a high score some other way, then that's better. But I find if I chase the score from boss rush early on, then I'll end up just dying. And that's not great. Unless I get some, you know, really good items that can carry me there without a worry. Dark Bomb is one of those items. All I need now is something like Brimstone, I suppose. Hagalaz. Oh, we did the room, so there's that. I can't really be bothered with the rest of the exploration bonus for this room, so I think I'm just going to continue on to the next floor. The Frail. I hate this guy. I really don't have the damage to actually... I mean, even his literal Frail form is not going down as fast as I'd wanted to, but that's great. Okay, there you go. Cool. Just have to wait in Taurus. And they gave me Mom's underwear. That's just cruel. Sick joke. I'm pretty sure that gives me health, but I have no choice now, and I got the pack, so that's great. We got a bit more damage. Nice. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie, it rained yesterday and today, and it's just freezing. It's gone from swelteringly hot to like really, really cold in the space of a day. Not that I'm complaining. Cool, we're doing good on health, and all we need is a bit of damage. I think I can afford to rush a little bit now too, which is nice. Not that I should squander that health which has been given to us. I could really use some damage there. Hopefully well, there you go. Hopefully our item room isn't just another mom item. The bonus isn't even that great. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I got 2 keys back anyways. Only for an additional 2 cents, but hey. And a spirit heart. Another 2 spirit hearts actually. Not bad, not bad. So I think it's always a good idea to go for the store before you go for the item. Because there's always a chance that you can actually just pick up a key in there. Not that that is really that much of a concern right now. Oh, this is perfect. So we'll use this, get ourselves a black heart, and then use the black room and get all these delicious stats. We didn't get any damage, but we got a bit of everything else, so really can't complain. You pick that up, little guy. Cool. Great. I actually gave up on the stand that I was using yesterday. Stupid thing. Press stick together in some parts. Real mess. That shot speed is pretty good. Can't complain about that. Can't believe out of 4 items though, I didn't get any damage. Not a single one. Okay. Didn't really need Taurus there, but thank you anyways. I think I gotta start focusing on making my shots count too. That'd be great. Why did I think that room was a store? I don't know. On Zeus. If I could carry 2 of these, it'd be really nice. And I immediately just went back on my advice. Hopefully there's another key here though. We'll see. Alright. So if we just... there you go. Okay, cool. Now that we're faster, we can actually get to the Taurus state quicker, which is great too. It's not going to be so great later on when I'm doing more damage than my actual Taurus, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Great. Do you think you get less speed every second with Taurus, depending on how much speed stat you actually have? Ooh, Cancer is amazing. The Binding of Isaac is probably one of the only games where, or just scenarios really, where you're happy to have 2 forms of Cancer. Not that I do, but you get what I'm saying. I'll spend a bit of coin in here, I don't mind. It seems like 2 of diamonds first though. Go down to 15. Thought that would give us a spread height, but what the heck. And let's see what's in our store. I'm gonna kick myself if there was chaos, but I guess not. Awesome. It's a pity that we got this damage so late, because it would have been nice to do boss rush, but at least we can try and make good time. I don't think there's really a good point in going back looking for another secret room, so I'm just going to go ahead, go to the next room. But if we pick up a Mama Mega, then we can still do boss rush, though the chances of that are admittedly quite slim. Hopefully we don't fight another greed though, because that would be a bit of a train smash. But we couldn't possibly face 2 greeds on the next 2 levels. I think that's impossible unless I'm mistaken. Come on. The world, great. That'll speed things up a bit. Again, I think I'll just go for the item room this time. We've got 2 keys anyways. Don't have to go to the store first, and we're closer to the item room anyways. And there's another key. Cool. This is Proptosis. Great item. I've heard, I don't know if this is still the case, I remember hearing this from a Northern Line run, that it deals at least your lowest amount of damage at its smallest point. The only real downside is the fact that you might lose a bit of range. I think that's it. Cool. A locust. A locust of famine. Then it could hold 2 trinkets. But what's better, Cancer or the locust? Well, let's see how low our shots. Nah, you gotta go with Cancer. I mean, it's just such a good item. I mean, our shot speed is already quite high, but now it's just amazing. So I'm not gonna take the locust. But maybe we'll get Polydactyly or something like that, and we'll be able to carry both. Just have to see. We'll just have to see. Range down. This room is just so bountiful, I can't even handle it. Oh well. At least there was a slight gain out of that. Let's see if we can get Mama Mega, huh? I must remember to use it next round. It won't really matter, I mean I can just get into Mom's room and then use it there. Smelter is great, and I think we've got enough health to just take that. Maybe I should just keep on rolling this until I actually get Mama Mega. There's always the chance. Oh man, that hurts. Nope. It's looking grim. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe next level we'll actually be able to pick up Mama Mega, but the chances are still quite low. I mean, we've gone through some of the pool. I think it kind of resets though, so some of those items could still appear again, but there's always the chance. Let's just say that. We're doing great on all our stats though, which is a real nice plus. I think this could carry us to the end of the game. You know, it would be really funny actually if it turns out that when you beat this boss, having 12 items or whatever, or more, you would just go straight to the void. If that were the case, then I would probably get a leg up in my competition. Though I think I do actually have more than 12 items at the moment. How many do I have? Yeah, that's more than 12. Surely. Dailies. I'll take the LGs. Might be useful if we get the chance to actually fight Hush. But the odds of that aren't looking too good either. Thank you. Guppy's color. Nice. More spirit hearts I can't use. But hey. That was close. My shoulder is killing me. You know when you just wake up with like a dull pain in one of your joints? And no, I don't think it's because I'm getting old. At least I really hope not, because this pain only started when it got cold. If I have to endure this every time it gets cold, I'm not going to be very happy. I'm not exactly freezing my butt off here. Taurus. You see, Taurus is starting to become a nuisance. A nuisance. Degas. Don't have any curses. I'll take the Degas with me anyways. It's a spirit heart and I get to break a curse, which could be useful later on. Don't want a curse of the unknown screwing me later on with a cursed eye or something like that. Probably getting those curses mixed up, but what the heck. Be really nice if I could find another trinket now that I've sacrificed my Book of Sin for this. Trinket smelter. But we'll see. There's a trinket. There's a shiny rock. Maybe that'll help me find a crawl space or black market. Been touching up on my Spanish as well. Learned a little bit this morning. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Learning about days. Hoy es la luna? Means like this is Monday, even though it isn't. I only know half the week so far. But it's fun, you know. I haven't really sat down and tried to learn a language for a long time. Oh, this isn't a hard... Oh, actually this is a bit of a hard choice. I think I'm going to go with Little Chad, because Little Chad drops hearts and then, you know, Dark Bum will pick them up and turn them into something else. I really hope there's a key, otherwise I might have just really screwed myself. Oh, there's a key. Okay, cool. So we're really hoping for Mama Mega, but unfortunately I can't use Mama Mega to get to Hush and Boss Rush, but I think they both give about the same amount of bonus. It's great. Motherfucker. Well. It happens, bro. So I guess Boss Rush is just straight out of the question now. Unless you can get Mama Mega in secret rooms. Though, I think I'm probably just deluding myself. Lazy worm. Why not? Why not? Perthrow could be useful. Perthrow is better than Degas, that's for sure. At least I think it is. Get to randomize 2 unknown items, that would be kind of sad. Okay. We'll just be drowning in spirit hearts now, which is great. I don't think there's a chance that we'll actually die this round. Take the lazy worm, why not? The chance is very low. Let's just put it that way. Stranger things have happened. If you're wondering why the quality of the stream is a bit low, I haven't had really good internet for a while, but I am excited to learn that they're actually installing fiber in my complex. So I finally have good enough internet to actually stream properly. Maybe one day we'll look back at these streams and wonder how we ever coped with it. Probably not. I doubt anyone will actually look this stuff up in the future. But hey. At least I really hope they don't, because I've looked back on some of these and I can't even stand to watch the video all the way to the end. It's kind of embarrassing. There's just something really unnerving about listening to your voice in a recording. Really, it doesn't get any more pleasant. I always thought I had a deeper voice than this. Obviously not. You always want a deeper voice, you know? Wish I had a deeper voice. When I was a kid, I used to love Vin Diesel's voice after watching Pitch Black. Bought myself a nice tank top shirt, picked up my dad's dumbbells and started working out. Told myself that by the time I was 19, or 21, I would be just like Vin Diesel. Pretty unlikely, but hey. Thing is, I was talking to a female friend the other day and I said that I wished that I had a deeper voice, and she couldn't understand why. I said that I wanted one of those voices where it's like you've been drinking whiskey half your life. And I couldn't understand that. She said that it wouldn't be that appealing, you know? But there are some things that men really want to be that just aren't appealing to women, and that's fine, you know? You don't have to base everything that you do around, like, the opinions of the opposite sex, but still. It's like guys who work out a lot, you know? And girls are always asking, like, who would find that appealing? These guys don't really want to look appealing, they want to look strong. That's what it's all about. Well, they don't want to look strong, they want to be strong. To be real strong. You know, I've never been able to actually find those tinted rocks. I'm glad I can actually spot them out now. There is hope. I've got this money and I'm not going to be spending it on anything, and it's obvious that I'm not going to be able to get to Hush, so I might as well do this. Maybe I'll get a trinket. Shouldn't be rolling this guy though, he never gives anything. So we haven't been able to do Rush or Boss Rush. Sorry, Hush or Boss Rush, which really sucks, but I think next time I'll be a little bit more ambitious about that. I had a pro throw at one point. I don't know where I picked up the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of weird. I'll just blow it up. Look, I think that we're going to be doing a little bit better than the last run at least. So maybe we won't be in the 3000s range, now we'll actually be in the 2000s range. Sorry, maybe we'll actually be in the thousands range, if I can help it. We'll have to see how that goes. I mean, I don't think I've done quite as badly on my damage penalty as I normally do. So maybe I can get through this a bit better. And I mean, the first 2 rounds were a bit dangerous, so there's the potential that other people who did it didn't make it. Or a lot of other people, but I guess we'll just have to see. There's no telling until we get there. I may not be able to do Boss Rush or Hush, but I could still do good on my time penalty, I suppose. Or maybe I should just go for Exploration. I mean, I've already done pretty well in Exploration so far, I think. So, yeah, you know what? Exploration will come first. Unfortunately, I don't have the shovel or anything else that can take me deeper. I should have actually saved that rune earlier. I could have. But, you know, nothing we can do about that now. Should actually start writing the stuff from my whiteboard, or start keeping up notes or something like that, just to remind myself about these things. Oh geez, that's just resistance. I dropped my rune again and I can't remember where. Pro throw, there it is. Alright, cool. So this is going to be the last floor, unless I can do something about that. I just have to see. We will see. Started playing Unreal Tournament 2003 the other day. Well, yesterday. Thought that game would just... I don't know, it hasn't really aged as well as I thought it would. None of these old games really do. Well, you know, the appeal of video games is just a bit different these days to what it used to be, I suppose. But it just didn't really captivate me, you know. But I mean, the first time that I did play it, I was like 13, so... there's that. And, you know, to its credit, when it came out, there was really nothing like it. I mean, people looked at those graphics and they... Yeah, right, okay. And they just couldn't conceive that anything would look better than that. In fact, I remember looking at Tech and Tag in a magazine and thinking, no, this is it. These graphics just can't get any better. I mean, have you looked at it? They've got individual fingers. The fingers aren't tied together like some sort of horrible like homunculi. Obviously, this is as good as it gets. Maybe 2 years or so you look at a new video from a game or something like that and you just can't believe that it can get any better. Maybe about 5 years ago, or maybe even more, we're already thinking like, holy shit, these look like pre-rendered cinematics. In fact, I don't think a lot of companies even use pre-rendered cinematics anymore because there's just so little point. And that was always the thing that we were waiting for, you know. I mean, when people watched Final Fantasy, the Spirits Within, a lot of them were just thinking like, shit, can you imagine when games are going to look like this? Yeah. It's just a pity it happened so slowly, I guess. It doesn't really... The impact has been reduced. I think I know where the other secret room is. Seems like we're doing pretty well on consumables as well. It wasn't exactly hard to survive this run once you got to a certain point. Thank you for the store credit. I will use it in the mom room store. So, thank you. No runes. Oh, this is it. Maybe by some freakish chance there'll be a void portal, but aside from that, I don't think there's much chance of us getting out of this. That really, really blows my balls. Okay. I always really, really wanted like a good run with the trinket smelter too. Okay. I mean, those are both fucking amazing items. If only I could have gotten them like about 30 minutes ago. Though that might be pushing it. Get that extra cent for that extra point. 333rd. Holy crap. Is that my best score? Might just be. I really did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. So how did I get such a bad score yesterday? I mean, I still made it through to the end of the run. Did I miss something? I guess a lot of people must have died. Oh, no, I know where it is. It's because it's only been 2 hours since the run actually came out, so yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. You guys could have thought that I actually am getting better at this, but... Anyways, thanks to everybody for watching, and I'll see you this time again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a new time-lapse up on the YouTube channel, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.